Hi, good afternoon and welcome to Williams Dog Training Company. We're here today with Fred and Oreo, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is Oreo's ability to understand and respond to her obedience commands, the corrections and the motivations we give the dogs while we're working with them, and the training equipment that we're using. Fred's using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he'll keep the bulk of that leash folded neatly in his right hand, which leaves the left hand free to give the correction. The correction that we give is just a tug and let go on the training collar, which is the second piece of equipment that we're using. You'll notice that Fred keeps that collar high up behind Oreo's ears, which will give you the most control over her while you're trying to work her through her commands. You'll notice that Oreo is seated very nicely on Fred's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done. The first command that we're going to demonstrate for you today is heeling. Heeling is proper walking on a leash, and the command is Oreo heel. You'll notice that she's been trained to walk very nicely on your left at your pace, so there should be no lagging behind or pulling forward. And incorporated into the heel exercise is an automatic sit. This happens anytime you stop moving your feet. You'll see that Oreo sits nicely waiting for her next command. The next command we'll demonstrate for you today is the stay command. The stay is a hand and a voice command. You're going to use the open flat of your left palm an inch or so in front of Oreo's muzzle and the one-word firm command to stay. This is great exercise to help develop her self-control and maturity, so practice this often. When Fred returns back to Oreo, he will walk all the way around her, and Oreo should remain seated until she receives praise or another command. Very good job. We'll run through the heel, the sit, and the stay again for you. It's important to praise Oreo throughout the course of her training. Let her know she's doing a good job. Keep her interested in it. This time, instead of returning back to Oreo, Fred will demonstrate the recall or the come on command. She's been trained to come in and sit nicely right in front of you. This prevents any jumping up. And then we have an exercise called the finish. She'll heel around the back of you, returning back to heel position. We'll show that to you again. She did go to get up, so Fred's going to heel her out of that. If she does break a command at home, it's important that you just give a correction, tell her no, and repeat the command. She comes in, sits nicely right in front, and then the command is Oreo heel, and she returns back to heel position. Very good job. It's very important that you incorporate all of these commands into your daily life, but it's equally important that you set aside about 10 minutes daily to run through a formal session such as this video to keep Oreo's commands fresh. The next command we'll demonstrate for you is the down command. You're going to use the open flat of your left palm straight down towards the ground and the one-word firm command to down. Again, this is a great exercise to help develop her self-control and maturity, so practice this often, build up her ability to stay in this position for longer periods of time. When Fred returns back to Oreo, he'll walk all the way around her as he did in the sit stay, and Oreo should remain lying down until she receives praise or another command. Very good job. We'll show that to you again. Nice automatic sit. Perfectly done. Now she did get up, so Fred said no, and you'll notice that he didn't even have to give her the down command. Once he said no, she corrected herself. All of these commands can be practiced inside your home as well as outside, but practicing them inside will encourage manners within the home. Very good job. The last command we're going to demonstrate for you today on video is the down from a distance. We're going to leave Oreo in a sit and stay. This time we're going to give her the down command from the end of the training leash. gave her a slight correction because she anticipated the come. So Fred tugged up and told her no, down, and she did exactly what he wanted her to do. These are all the formal obedience commands that Oreo has learned while she's been here with us at school. It's been a pleasure having Oreo, and we thank you so much for choosing Williams Dog Training Company as your personal dog trainer.